going to start with an introduction to the IEEE Region Humanitarian Technology Activities and how you can get involved in humanitarian activities locally. So to begin with a very short introduction, what is the fuel of the IEEE? What is the mission and the vision of the IEEE? So the IEEE and its members wants to stretch far beyond just from engineering and technology. So IEEE wants to look at the big picture and solve the global problems. So this means that we are looking to advance technology for the benefit of humanity. So humanity and humanitarian activities is one of the main goals of the IEEE, and that's why it has created the IEEE Humanitarian Technologies Consortium, which is coordinated by the IEEE Humanitarian Technologies Board and involves various programs across all IEEE structure. From IEEE side, the Special Interest Group on Humanitarian Technology, through the brand new IEEE Tech for Good, the call for project proposals that the HTB launches each year. The IEEE Empower a Billion Lives, a competition around energy. The IEEE Reach, raising engineering awareness throughout the conduit of history that tries to preserve the technology history and try to share all these important discoveries to pre-university students. The IEEE Smart Village, the IEEE Move, as well as the EPICS in IEEE, the engineering projects in community service. But now let's try to focus in Region 8. So in Region 8, we have the IEEE Region 8 Humanitarian Technology Activities Committee. And in this slide, you can see all the amazing members of this team. So we have our past chair, Abdul, we have George, Lavender, Lucia, Omar, of course, Miriam, Nimat, Noor, and we have our colleagues from HTB, Luanga, Magdalena, Maxwell, Mohammed, and Simai. So this team is working in order to inspire and enable the volunteers across Europe, Africa, and Middle East in order to develop activities for humanitarian technologies and sustainable development. And in order to achieve that, we have a broad portfolio of programs and initiatives. So we are trying to support site groups to organize site day events. So we provide some awards like the Region 8 Outstanding Site Group of the Year Award. We offer the humanitarian voices and opportunity for the site groups to showcase their activity across the region. Of course, the regional site group self-assessment report in order to understand the needs of the site groups and to help them to achieve their mission. But we have much more programs like the community support program that we are going to share more details today to support the Region 8 site groups to implement community projects and address their local challenges. The Connect Humanitarian Expert webinars that are focused on specific United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and they are presented by experts in the field. We have the Humanitarian Student Ambassadors Program, a new program that targets to support and train student volunteers and share all these opportunities in the humanitarian field that the IEEE provides. The Projects Monitoring and Visibility Program, that is also the program that is supporting these webinars today, in order to monitor the status of the project, but also create visibility for these projects, as well as for the call for proposals. We have the site groups coordination workshops that tries to provide support and guidance to our site groups to overcome any issues that they might have. Our Congress, in order to bring together our members, to share what they have done and all the experience that they have, and to have some discussions around humanitarian technology issues. The Region 8 Humanitarian Technologies Hackathon to share our ideas through specific humanitarian challenges. And we have also the Site Groups Accelerator Program in order to provide funding, seed funding to our site groups to create new activities based on the activities of the previous year. And we have the Site Groups Monitoring and Support Program in order to gather some data about our site groups and identify if they need any support from us. But this is what's happening in a regional level, and this is what's happening in international level. The most important thing, and that's why we are here today, is to find your reason, to understand what is humanitarian, why humanitarian is important, and what you can do. So why to act humanitarian? There are various problems across the world. Some examples: 4 million children in Syria need humanitarian aid. So another problem is that 300 million people live without electricity in India. So these are problems that we as engineers, we are able to help. But before going to help, let's think about What is humanitarian? Humanitarian can be reaching out to save lives, could be try to reduce suffering, to be the change maker, to provide help to those in need, to provide support. And all of these can be covered by the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. All of the needs that the local communities have can be described through these 17 areas that the United Nations have been identified in order to achieve a better world. And what are the basic principles in order to act humanitarian? You need to act for humanity, to respond to human suffering, to not take sides, to be neutral and impartial, and be independent. Serve no other than the goal to help people. So imagine, we are all engineers. What would happen if all of us, 500,000 engineers around the world, applied their skills to help the local and deserved communities? Imagine what if engineers had the opportunity to share their skills with local and deserved communities around the globe. And this is what the site is for, the Special Interest Group on Humanitarian Technology, which actually is a global network of volunteers that tries to partner with local communities and local organizations in order to leverage technology for the benefit of humanity and for sustainable development of these local communities. So in order to get organized locally, you can do it through the site groups. So what is actually a site group? Is a group of at least 6 IEEE members. Additionally, non-IEEE members are also welcome. Of course, IEEE and site members. Site membership is free, who come together in order to do 3 things. First of all, have a focus on sustainable development, learn more about it. Secondly, build relationships with local undeserved communities. And the third item, to combine the 2 aforementioned items and implement projects that utilizes technology and address at the same time the local needs of the communities. There are 2 types of site groups: the professional ones that can be established in sections and subsections, and the university site groups that can be established in student branches. So in order to establish a site group, you need to understand first what is all about the site group. Site is focused on sustainable solutions and projects that want to create difference in the lives of the people that they live in these local communities. And they are based mostly on partnerships, local partnerships with communities, organizations, and they want to tackle the problems of the local communities through the support of organizations and at the same time through the local volunteers that they partner with them in order to provide these sustainable technology solutions to the local communities. But this also requires continuous training and education, and this is considered as essential for the site volunteers, and that's why we are here right now and for the following month with the rest of the webinars that we are going to have. In case that you don't have a site group yet, you can also form one. The process is just start thinking about what is your motivation, what to which things you want to focus on by creating your group. Focus a bit on your community needs, build some relationships with your local communities to understand their needs, and then start planning. Then sign your petition, send it, and you will need some few months to pass in order for your petition to get approved. So you can find out more on the link below, IEEE-sitetoolkit.org/start, in order to find out more how you can form a new site group. So what we expect from site groups. First of all, to implement some projects, some humanitarian projects that we are going to discuss further. Later, to have the training and the professional development that we referenced before in order to remain up to date about sustainable development updates, to build the capacity of their site groups to work together with local communities and create some useful volunteering experiences locally, but also to provide the reporting. And what does this reporting mean? Mean to report the activities. The site group should not have less than 2 group activities per year, and to always have elections and hold and update any changes in the tools that the IEEE provides. And this is the reporting that is required, plus to the membership that should be more than 6 members, as referenced before. So this is how you can start. This is how you can start volunteering locally in humanitarian technology activities. And in case you don't have a side group yet, think about to gather 6 and other 5 members actually, and petition to form one side group locally in your section, in your subsection, or in your student branch. So this is a short introduction about the volunteering in Region 8 and how you can volunteer locally. This is also social media, and you can find out more information also on our website.